Warriors Orochi 2, bring hack and slash mayhem with you on the go for the PSP. This game is all about peaceful negotiation with your enemy. If you happened to learn the wrong definition of peaceful negotiation, mashing buttons, slaying bad guys by the thousands. This is a team-up of Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors, two game series that I've been meaning to spend more time with. And after playing this game, I will certainly make an effort to do that, because this is outrageously fun, and an excellent game for the PSP. It's well suited for the nice widescreen handheld device. It looks great, it's smooth, and it doesn't require a lot of precision, so it's good for gaming on the go. Button mashing fighting fans should definitely enjoy this one. You get a lot of game for your money too. There's a lot to do here. You get 96 playable characters, you can level them up, increase their strength, fuse weapons. There's a survival mode, which is like a fighting game, a dream mode, and 2-player ad-hoc versus mode, and co-op in the story mode. You can get most of that information from the back of the packaging. What's important here is that I'm having a great time playing this game. It looks and sounds awesome on the PSP. This game has already been released for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360, and it definitely looks and feels like a PlayStation 2 game. With the PSP version, you get 2 additional characters, exclusive to the PSP. This is the survival mode we're watching, so it's like you're getting 2 games in one here, the 3D fantasy action brawling game and a fighting game. You can take experience from the survival mode and apply it to your characters in the storyline mode too. There's just no shortage of characters in this game, and while most of them play more or less the same, they all look different, have different weapons and attacks, and it just has a massive feel to it. There's numerous storylines that you can play through, and Warriors Orochi 2 is easily one of my favorite PSP games. I tend to think that the best games for portable game systems, like the DS or the PSP, are puzzle games, strategy games, and role-playing games.
Hey, little one! I see some split ends on your face!
These 3D action-adventure games that require you to really get into the gameplay and use a lot of precision are best played on the PS2 or 360 or PS3 or a larger game console, or the Vectrex, but Warriors Orochi 2 just fits the PSP nicely. There's a lot of button mashing, running around, it just fits the screen well. It doesn't require that much precision, so you can play it on a bumpy ride on an airplane or train. Everything is easily read, all the information that you need to actually see on screen is clearly visible, and the controls are well done for the PSP. You run around using the analog control stick. All the other buttons are used for various fighting commands and swapping your characters out. It's one of those kind of games where you can go into a battle with 3 characters, like a tag team thing, and then swap them out for another character if their health gets low or something.
I cannot fall here. Not while peace is still fresh in this land.
I wish I could compare it to the other games in the series, but like I said, I just have not had the chance to really dig into them. I even have Samurai Warriors 2 sitting on my shelf, which is the next one I'll be playing in this series.
In that case, would you mind leading the main force through the center of the battlefield?
I only noticed 1 or 2 instances of slowdown in hours and hours of gameplay, even with all the characters fighting and jumping and explosions and dialogue and text on screen. It's smooth, it's fun, it's enjoyable. I really dig the game. I went with the strategy of pouring all of the experience points that I earned during each battle or in the survival mode into one character. Konoichi, I think is her name. So she's like level 50 and just tears through enemy soldiers like a knife through butter. She tears through bad guys like I tear through Atari cartridges at a flea market. Here's a look at the weapon fusion, which reminds me of Demon Fusion from the Shin Megami Tensei games. So in addition to pouring all the experience points into one character, I also built her weapons out to be the most powerful. You could spend a lot of time in this game. I could spend a lot of time in this game. If I were going somewhere for a long weekend and only took my PSP and had no access to other game consoles or pinball machines, and didn't have anything else to do, I'd play this game for hours on end. Actually, I already did play it for hours on end. I like the PSP because I can just kick my feet up on the couch, relax at the end of the day, and slaughter hundreds and thousands of bad guys in Warriors Orochi 2.
I mean it. I surrender. Boil me, burn me, do what you will. After all, it looks like Himiko got away at least.